started making the coffee. I ain't did nothing, y'all. What's going on? Hope everybody doing all right tonight. Trying something new tonight for y'all. We're gonna do it, have a little live chat. Got a phone just specifically to be able to be in contact with y'all a little bit more. That's all. But you got to be part of the chat and listen. Let me lower that a little bit more. And comment on tonight's topic. You got to be part of the chat. If you want to holler at your OG, if you want to holler at OG, you got to listen to the chat. All right, I am back. I am back. Now let's get into this. Let's get into this. Do you know a unc or uncle? An OG or just the neighborhood old head? You know, it's a big difference. And it's starting to make the difference. And honestly, for these last two younger generations, it's starting to show. I'm just curious tonight. Listen, this is not based on gender. You know? And I understand and I respect that. It's not based on any gender now. I see several generations of women suffering because of lack of not being taught properly as a lady. They're not promoting being a lady first like they did in my generation, you know? Like they're not promoting truth in these youngsters nowadays. Or don't do nothing you can't hold up for. But hell, even in the single black mom home and the single white mom home, they told them nobody likes a tattletale. But you know what? We have started making being a tattletale popular. So, you tell me tonight, I got time tonight, y'all. I have absolutely nothing else to do whatsoever. You let me know. I'm going to be here regardless. Because like I said, I have nothing else to do. The question tonight is, here it is in the comment. It's in the title. Do you know or have an uncle or an uncle? Do you know or have an OG or an old head? I am doing a live call in tonight. But you got to participate in the chat. I say I got time tonight, nothing else to do. But if nobody's in the chat, it makes no difference than me giving out the number. But to my damn self, that makes a lot of sense. You know? But anyway, we're going to go ahead on and start this conversation. And first, we want to talk about when uncles, what uncles were, and what really OGs were. First and foremost, this is not a shade to anybody who wants to be called an unc or old head. I'm not knocking guys my age with the big chains and the sag. I'm not. Listen, that's y'all style. I like Lacoste and True Religion, and I don't want y'all to knock that. But it's a difference in behavior. It's all I'm pointing out to us. Between uncles and aunts and OGs and old heads. Because see, as an OG, I pride myself on not war itself, but I pride myself on the battles that I've survived. See, that's who I know who I am, by what I've survived, not by what I say. I can call myself the king of Egypt and still be an old broke old man with one hand. You know what I mean? But it's an OG that have actually raised sons and have sons that still look to me. There's a certain behavior that comes with being recognized as one. I have to always walk like a man, talk like a man, act like a man at all costs. I have to always respect myself as a woman's man. I must always respect myself as a grandfather, as a father, now a father of a newly teenage, almost daughter. Again, on top of the pressures I have is 6 black sons looking at my behavior each and every day of their life. So, yeah, I'm bona fide OG. But now old head is still out there, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, old head my age, the one y'all call the old head, he's still out there, and he keep a bottle most of the time in his backyard. And even though OGs do smoke, OG he don't carry it in the car. He has no reckless tendencies with cannabis whatsoever, because where he lives and where he visits a lot, it's not legal. And nobody's invited me to California yet. But see, an old head, a lot of them ain't even got a driver's license. Mine are still valid. And I got a clean driving record because I have why. And I am not saying these things to boast. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand the difference between an old head and an OG. Now, if any of y'all got any questions about it, if you participated in the chat, you gotta participate in the chat and listen to me so I can read your chat, so you'll be able to be paying attention when I drop you the number to call. Because tonight is a live call-in. But right now, it ain't but a couple of us here, and right now they don't want to participate. But yeah, there's a very big difference in who I am and what an old head is. Because as you can see now, tonight is Saturday here. It's Saturday night. And I think I have one son here in this big old house, and he's way back on the other end of our house. Within hollering distance, but he's on the other side of the house. And I'm solo dolo. It's clubs here, but I don't club. I happy hour. I go where mature people are. I don't go nowhere where there's a mixture of youngsters and my age. That's not a good mixture. OGs know that. Male and female, we know. Ain't nothing we can do partying with no youngsters, with nobody's children, as we say. But see, an old head, he want to go out with you. You can't make this up. Your old head want to go out with you. And he want to talk about them young ladies around there with you like he 25 years old. That's what an old head want to do. OG ain't even into that, man. He wouldn't even do that, man. Whatsoever, man. If he liked it, the occasional beautiful young lady, a time or two, if you saw him with her, if you saw him with one, you'd be in the shock because he kept it low key. That's how we move. You know, everything is low key. Everything is respectful. Everything is done in its proper place. That's how an OG moves. Moving on, we want to talk about your unc and uncles. Now, being a product of uncles, I can honestly tell you why uncles, out of my generation after the 60s, why uncles were so important. For some reason, this was a very hard time for black families from my perspective down south. Because a lot of black men went up north and a lot of black women did not go because they wasn't going to leave their mom and dad. So a lot of families down south, they broke up, but they didn't break up. That don't make sense to y'all northerners, but southerners understand that. Now, upon that void of fathers migrating up north during that period of time to go try and find farm fortune and get off them plantations and away from Jim Crow, there were a lot of good, positive older uncles left, as well as a few were blessed to have grandfathers. But mostly upon the migration of black men from down south up north that did not take their large families with them in the beginning, uncles fill that void. They did their very best to watch them fast tail girls and make sure they act right in church because they were deacons. And they did the best to keep some hard work in them boys' life. They always told them what was right, even though nephews knew that uncle liked to take a drink, and he even went to Anime Cafe on a Saturday. And sometimes they had to tote him in the house because he drank too much. But uncle lived a righteous life. And you respected everything he said because he was a hard-working, righteous man that he didn't tell nobody now. He just always said what he mean and mean what he said. But now we're going to talk about uncles. Unks. Now, unks is going to be the coolest cat you ever see before in your life. Unks is going to have the uncanny ability to tell you everything that makes you feel good and happy. Male and female. But Unc is something serious. I must admit. But now I'm going to tell you later on where Unc got his training from. Yeah, I'll tell you later where Unc got his training from. But yeah, Unc, he is by far the coolest cat right now. Unc's infamy and fame far exceeds any OG in real life and in social media. Now, in my generation, Unc was the neighborhood. Do anything for work, that is, for a few dollars. He drank too much. A lot of them had dope problems or female problems. And a lot of times they stayed big. And I'm just telling you, I don't know what they did in y'all generation is Unc. But that, see, they went in my generation. Let me back up. On the west side, when I started the west side of Chicago, they were called, We didn't even call them alcoholics and nothing else. We called them winos. See, Unks promoted from wino. Now, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna believe that, but I was there. I know y'all don't have no respect for what a legitimate OG that done lived through it all, done seen it all. He know where a lot of this mess come from. And I'm telling y'all tonight that Unc derived from the neighborhood wino. Unc was never nothing good in the hood. I don't know why older dudes walk around here smiling and these youngsters know doggone well they neighborhood Unc. Ain't nobody in here. Well, somebody gonna watch this and they gonna comment on it and they gonna say, yeah. Now mind you, let's get back to that cool ass Unc though. Like I said, he's everything wrapped into one. With the gift of gab. Smooth as silk coming out of air fat caterpillar's ass. Unc is this new Unc, this popular Unc, he's smooth. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all better beware of the new age Unc. Cause if he penitentiary trained. And penitentiary talk. Now mind you, penitentiary does not have to be a physical place. Because see, in today's world, you can be imprisoned in your own mind. Oh, yes, indeed, you can. You can be stuck and convinced even that you headed in the right way, even though you crashing out. Honestly, I see it all the time. I'm OG, I know just about listen. If y'all would just listen, you ain't got to trust. Just listen. And I guarantee you I will let you know every time, just about from my experience, strength, and hope, and being truthful and humble with my honesty with you. I tell you how it's going to turn out for you. Whether you young or old, black or white, in love, engaged, married, or whatever. All you got to do is be honest with me and tell me what you got going on. Because I done tried everything. That's why I'm OG. Remember what OG said. I know I'm an OG because I endured and overcame. And upon enduring and overcoming came humility. And through humility came my strength. And that's why I was able to be a business that was so successful, no matter who challenged me. I trained so many young men up under me, the custom wheel and tire game, because I brought it here to this area. Just for them to turn around and think they were stronger than me or more knowledgeable than me and talk bad about me and my business and tell me they're going to take all my business. And in less than 6 months, they'd be out of business. Because I knew wheels. And I knew custom wheels. And I wasn't scared to invest in re-educating them. And is the industry changed? I changed with it. And as the industry changed, my equipment changed with it. I wasn't going to be changing no 20 and 22 and 24 and 26 and 28 inch tires on the floor with no tire irons. Guys done spent $5,000 on these rims, and here you go with a damn hammer like it's a tractor trailer tire. I didn't run that kind of tire at Custom Wheel business. I had the necessary equipment. I could change a 28 inch tire tabletop, and I could balance up to a 32 high speed with the stick on. Yeah, I did that damn thing. But anyway, but see, y'all will learn something. You might have a question and problem with your aftermarket wheels. All you gotta do is just get to know OG. It's full circle for him now. He ain't got nothing else to do. Why you think he on here right now live, chitter chatting and ain't talking about nothing? And then I'm gonna go to that club with you. share and partake with you, with them young girls in this escapade. Yeah, shameful as it is. And y'all don't even recognize that. But if Unc went and got with your sister that was 19 years old, would you be okay with that? While y'all laughing and acting like y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes with Unc. If a Unc showed up with your 19-year-old sister and she was a good girl, and you thought about the last 5 Uncs you knew, would you want your 19-year-old little sister with an Unc? Or your 18-year-old daughter with an Unc? Think about the last few Uncs that you know, that you done seen out in the world, in the street. Think about it. Because see, when I come in the little old small space that I have and I knock Uncs, y'all knock me and tell me I'm not OG. I'm nothing. And I don't know what I've been saying wrong other than the truth from my life, from my experience, and I'm happy from where I am today. I am truly proud that I endured to overcome y'all. Y'all, I even lost a whole hand and got up off my little red tail and went back to work in a month's time. I had kids, man. But I got time. Listen, people always tell me I get hurt and don't work, but they got this thing that's very important that I already know what they're going to pay you straight from the door. Called workman comp. So you want to be as safe as possible at work. And you sure don't want no early Social Security payment unless you into Jenny Craig plans, because they're going to starve you to death. You can't get in the club for Unc. And Unc got all the ladies kids fashions. I ain't lying. I don't understand it. Why you would be 40 plus years old with the latest kids fashion on as a grown ass man. Yeah, I understand you can wear what you want, but we are talking about men that if they didn't dye their hair, would have as much gray as I do. If they kept it 100, that's my problem with these unks y'all looking up with, like Corey Holcomb. If Corey Holcomb didn't dye his gray, how gray would he be? But you knocking other people's cosmetics. Now y'all will honestly tell me Corey Holcomb ain't supposed to be gray-headed at his age and his weight. Okay. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation, are you? You know, when y'all come against me because I say Whack 100 needs to leave them cheering alone because he's 43, 44 years old and he's online beefing and arguing with 20 and 22-year-olds. And I think he got kids that age. That's why I tell Whack to leave them cheering alone, because he got children that age. But y'all so busy with that unk stuff, living in the fast when he was up the game behind when the game had some money and some clout, till they messed that off, because you can't be too much gangster to be commercial. Why y'all think Charleston White is toning it down? And y'all seen I ain't had nothing bad to say about him because he ain't had nothing bad to say about nobody else. Unc been all right. Unc know to bring it down because the way he talking and what he's saying will keep him no further than TikTok and Instagram when he ain't banging. And there's a whole lot more money out here. So you better find a whole lot more to talk about, Charleston White, like you doing now. Honestly, I'm proud of him. Because he done came from a 8 to 9 with the rhetoric and the hate. And I seen them at a 5 today. I can't think of, was it OG Sane? I think it was OG Sane. But he was talking without the hate. See, you can have your opinion. And it doesn't have to agree with anybody. What I'm saying today as an OG and as, yes, as a black man with dignity and self-respect, that is a way to conduct yourself and treat your fellow man so that the youngsters will understand. See, we can't talk and act like them and then turn around here and expect for them to listen to us. Ain't no respect in there, y'all. Ain't no respect in there. And that's how unks are. That's what unks do. Unks want to do every doggone thing that y'all doing, including dress, including have the young ladies, no matter how old they are. They still want to do those things, but expect for y'all to listen to them. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Yeah, OG is out tonight and he is solo dolo as usual. So regardless, if nobody's here, I'm here tonight. So good evening, everybody. And so y'all gotta recognize where y'all are getting y'all information and who y'all are patterning yourselves after. Now, if this person truly does has longevity and prosperity and blessings, things that matter by being the way he is, I'm talking about of substance. I'm not talking about no chains. Y'all really getting on my last damn nerve with these Menzonite chains that y'all boasting about. Every time a black man get a couple of dollars, he think that means he done earned the chain. Then you're gonna be looking stupid like CJ wanted to be so cool when he bought the chain. And then when he took it back to him, say he paid 100,000 for it. Said the man told him it ain't worth 7,000. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, man. What these unks coming to? So I'm sorry. I don't have none of them big old dope chains as they used to call them in my day. You know, I got a couple of medallion chains that I had back in the Gap, and honestly, they small. They normal size, nothing gigantic. None of them are diamonds. I don't have any diamonds. I have a couple of nice gold chains and a couple of nice watches when I'm out and feeling myself that I put on, depending on the outfit I got on. Because I care how I look when I'm out. But I feel like I'm too old for a big old ass chain, man. Shining like a newborn baby's ass with baby oil on it. I'm like, what's all that for? I done had everything, man. Don't nothing no OG nothing. Nothing. I do this for y'all. And to try and leave a positive legacy behind for my family to come. Man, ain't nobody trying to go viral, man. Everybody ain't trying to survive off of the clicks and views, y'all, for real. Everybody ain't even about that life. I tell people all the time, even in my personal life, when I'm out and about in town, like I had to go and get a battery put in my keypad, and the girl broke the part where the key comes out of my Toyota because she didn't know it comes out, just slides out. She done sat her tail over there with her pretty ass and popped my whole damn keypad. But anyway, now the key won't hardly hold. And she got in a panic, and our manager, which was another woman, kind of got up. I was like, listen. You so worried about that? Is my keypad working? She finally took a deep breath and said, well, let me go and see, sir. Beep, beep. Keypad working. I said, now let me see where you having all this frustration. Long story short, y'all, if she had listened to me 15 minutes before damaging it, she would have seen that it flat slides in there like putting a credit card into a credit card machine. She thought she had to take everything apart to get the key part out. But I let her make it. Because the weight of I had like a ID chain hooked around it, and so I didn't want to risk losing my keypad. So since I took that off, I always have it in my hand in my pocket, so there's no chance of me losing my key. So I'm good. Why make a big deal, man? Try to mess somebody's day up for nothing, man. Over $100 keypad. Then I'm knowing now, if the sister had to pay for the keypad, they were going to take it out of her pay. Now, mind you, when I walked in there, because I'm OG, I'm always got my ears and eyes open. When I walked up to the counter of the Parks house, I noticed she was looking at kids' Jordans. Matter of fact, there were some threes. And I know they were just getting released. Because I'm thinking about getting my daughter some for Christmas if I can. And I was like, oh, those are nice. And I was like, who little girl you getting on? And that's how I know that she got a daughter and everything. So, they took that $100 from her, and all she doing is trying to buy her daughter some Jordans for Christmas. See, I believe in karma, y'all. I truly believe in the golden rule to always treat somebody the way you want to be treated. Now, if you want to know what an OG is, then you find the one that knows how to treat people the way he want to be treated. See, a real OG or a real uncle, he gonna guide you the right way. He gonna never tell you nothing wrong, man. Not even for profit. He ain't even a real uncle, a real OG, not even for profit, is gonna do the wrong thing. Real talk, man. Not even for profit. It's all kind of ways on this internet to get clicks and views. But if I got to lower my morality and my principles in life as a black man to get it and be messy, somebody. I thought somebody was knocking. I had to be quiet a minute and see if somebody walking on that porch. I ain't gonna do it. Because see, for one thing, you gotta keep that energy up. See, that's why I don't want nothing from no mess. Because you gotta keep that energy up. If you get all your clicks and views off of mess and innuendos, in order to keep them up, you gotta do it. So y'all go ahead and like and love me for the way I am. I ain't finna go get no gold, big old fake diamond chain for y'all. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere right now. I ain't got nothing to do, y'all. Tell you the truth. I could be doing my Christmas decorations. I sure could. So yeah, be careful with these unks out here. Be careful with these old heads out here. They ain't to be trusted. This Just believe that OG believe it. You ain't gotta believe it. Just believe that I believe they not to be trusted. If that help you watch them a little bit more, then that'll help me out. For you to just be a little bit more observant. Y'all understand what's going on out here. Y'all see these cats telling on y'all right and left of all ages. And these are y'all people. These ain't strangers coming into the hood, infiltrating y'all. These are people y'all done shared drinks with, smokes with. So quit trying to tear me down because I'm telling y'all need some behavior modification. When your best homie was the best witness against you. What's up, Mike Wall? Huh? You feel like making me some coffee? I'm just trying to remember what I did with it. Will you go look in the room? It will probably be in a Dollar General bag, I'm assuming. Man, I'm trying to stay woke, man. If I take that medicine, but this cold and acting a fool tonight. I'm trying to fight it because it's so early. And I know if I lay it down right now the way I'm feeling up on medication, listen, it's a little bit in that other, don't leave that in there, it gets stale. Use that too. And I think the reason why yours don't flavor right, you gotta, don't put it up on, you be putting yours on high.
You just showed me that.
Yeah, so it'll percolate.
Yeah, you just told me that. That's why I couldn't never get it right.
Yeah. You gotta percolate, bro. I put it on medium fire. All you gotta do is look at that clear bulb on top of that. The water gonna start bubbling at first, clear, then like tea, but you gonna see it darken up, that's when you gonna know it's ready. Like I said, then we had a dance called a percolator. If you quit burning up the coffee pots, we wouldn't have had to go back to the 60s. Man, I don't either, man. Now it's costing us 10 times the coffee, because if you don't make it and almost fill the filter up in the percolator, it's gonna taste like brown water. So now you gotta use too much.
I don't know how you making that shit. One cook had me up down to 2
I let it percolate. I fill the filter up and let it percolate. And I don't fill it up but about halfway. I want coffee, man. I got a bad cold. Mike, you drink coffee because you like it. I drink it for my colon. See, my colon only operates at 50%. In order to keep that 50% up, I have to keep a warm fluid through me. And the caffeine stimulates it. The doctor recommended it, and it does give me some comfort when I'm hurting. That's why I want to come now. I appreciate you making me some. I ain't warning you.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, your brother like to party every night he here, man.
You know who I thought you was talking to?
No, I'm live.
Big round cover like that.
No, I be live, man, even if I'm talking to myself. I ain't got nothing to do. Man, everybody started with one person in their life. But one thing about it is I ain't discouraged, because I ain't been on it that long yet. I was blessed. I've been blessed already with what some folks been on there for years, ain't they? They hate on me all they want to. I'm trying to give them to hate on me now. I'm trying to pick at somebody.
You go back to what my boy JD said. He about how many people, they about the right person.
Yeah.
Real shit, everything else gonna come, it's about the right person.
Just one.
Just like that.
Just one, that's all.
Anything else is a illusion. Unless this situation you in, how you get paid and shit. You ain't getting paid. You just praying the right person to hold your shit.
That's all. That's it, Mike.
That's it.
And I hate that Wi-Fi is so bad here because I miss doing my cooking live streams.
Yeah, that's nice.
But right now, I can't afford to go to Huntsville right now for no couple of weeks, you know?
Yeah, real shit.
I ain't got it right now.
Yeah.
No, I just ain't got it, man. Everything going up every time. Everything at the house, everything here. Extra money to my daughter, mom.
The Wi-Fi.
Cut my TV down.
Alright, I'm about to say that Wi-Fi be going slow because we been leaving the devices on.
Did you ever unplug Pat Game? Did you ever?
This shit don't be slowing down, just running like that.
Yeah,
I've
been told you gotta exit out.
Yeah, you got to get off.
Why not log out if you ain't using it?
You're gonna slow it down.
Why not log out if you're not using it? Man, much as I love him, he don't care, man. I can't believe that man put them two dirty t-shirts on my doggone on my kitchen table, man.
That nigga I know gonna let everything die. I hate to see him in a situation. That nigga gonna let a situation die. That nigga hurt. That nigga gonna let shit die, bro.
Alright, I got about 2 pair of shoes I gotta pull, y'all. I really need to get up and start putting some Christmas decorations. Yeah. Cause they predicting colder weather. I do not do good in this cold weather. Y'all reckon I'm gonna get out of here? I am hungry. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, respectfully comment, and subscribe now. Remember now, y'all OG. I'm out. Man.